Let's have some beer. What? Be going down, people of the world. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another beer review. My name is Redbeard, and for the beer of the today, we've got an interesting named beer from an interesting named brewery. This is a can of 9 Mile Lickinghole Creek India Pale Ale by the Lickinghole Creek Craft Brewery out of Goochland, Virginia, coming in at 6.5% ABV. So not only is the brewery named Lickinghole Creek, but it comes from Goochland. I'm not kidding. It's right there. I think you can kind of read it. Goochland. Goochland. Kind of a frickin' name for a place is Goochland. That blows my mind. And then Lickinghole Creek. Like, how did that name come about? Everything makes no sense. 9 Mile Lickinghole Creek. I don't know what that means. It's an IPA. Let's crack her open. Let's see what we've got. Not had any other beer by this brewery at all. This is the only beer I've ever seen by them. I know they also make some kind of spicy imperial stout or something that I'd really like to try, but I haven't found a thumbnail. Pretty hazy. Looks really nice. Didn't really pour a lot of head. Didn't pour it super aggressively, but you know. Unfortunately, it smells like it's on the verge of kind of turning into the maltiness. This is from February 15th. February, March, April. We're pretty much 2 months in. It's got that kind of typical smell of an IPA that's losing its hoppy juiciness. Doesn't smell bad. Let's give her a shot. It's all right. It's nothing amazing, but a little nice lingering bitterness going on, stickiness. It's got a decent fruit character to it, like a hoppiness, juiciness, but the way the maltiness is blending with it, again, a lot like some other IPAs I've had that are kind of falling off. And that's the thing too, like the LCBO in some stores, they'll list these, have them on the shelf, and they'll keep them there for like 6 months, when by a couple months in, some of these IPAs can really lose their awesome flavor. Regardless, let's do this. A cheers, everyone. Again, it's not bad. There's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like it might not be exactly as it was when it was put in the can. Surgeon General warning, don't drink when you're pregnant, don't drink and drive. You might not even know it, but you just contributed to bringing hope and access to clean water to a remote village high in the mountains of Jamaica. I didn't know Jamaica had mountains. Portions of the proceeds of this beer goes to helping provide clean water for the village. Thank you for your support. That's kind of cool. I assume that's what the... Aren't those the 3 colors of the Jamaican flag right there? I think. If I'm not mistaken. I already said the date. I'm not seeing ingredients on here, so that's unfortunate. Part of the Independent Craft Brewers Association. I don't know what that is. I assume it's kind of probably something along the lines of the Ontario Craft Brewers Association kind of thing. The OCB. I believe that's... They have a little logo and stuff. OCB. If I'm not mistaken. It could be. Lickinghole Creek. I think just... Is it brewing? No, just Lickinghole Creek. One of those websites that just works beautifully for what I have going on here. I love it. I assume that's their brewery in the picture. Looks like a very, very nice kind of quaint place. Not the best IPA I've ever had, but far from the worst IPA I've ever had. I don't know what I'd say the worst IPA I ever had was. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to say. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy most of this, and then hopefully I'll have more to say when I come back. It's pretty good. Again, like, I wish it was a little more fresh, I think, but it's not bad. I've definitely had IPAs that were much less of the tasty. Rating wise, we've got a 3.66 on Untappd with 4,419 ratings overall. Beer Advocate 3.68 out of 5, 26 ratings overall. And Rate Beer has a 3.27 out of 5 with 40 ratings overall, but you know, Rate Beer, blah blah blah. Not good. Drink number last. Lickinghole Creek. Your Lickinghole, or your 9 Mile Lickinghole Creek India Pale Ale, that's what it's called. Rating. Pretty solid 6.5. I'd bump it up to a 7, but you have no ingredients. It's not bad. It's just not that great. And if you've had it, let me know in the comments what you thought, because that's the end of this particular beer review. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, smash thumbs up in the face. If not subscribed, subscribe, notification, all that fun stuff, you know how it goes. And I'll be back, something like this, pretty freaking soon. Peace out. Excuse me. I was fighting that the entire outro.